Hey friends, it's Evelyn. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I sat down and filmed something, but I just got an exciting package in the mail and I wanted to make it into a video. So without further ado, let's just get started. So just a quick little recap of who I am, just in case you're new here, you don't know. I am an environmental science and policy major at Clarkson University in the honors program, and I have minors in literature and the arts and communication. I'm going to be a senior in the fall and I'm actually graduating in December, so that's really exciting, and hopefully I'll be taking you along on lots of vlogs of my last semester of college. But anyway, as part of the honors program, we all have to do a capstone project before we graduate, kind of as our senior thesis. And what I did for my capstone project is write a book called The Prince of the Floral Sea, and I did a literature review talking about and doing research on connections between creative fiction and literature and environmental communication and environmental thinking. So like how we can use creative fiction, whether that be in books or in TV shows or movies, to inspire people to care about the planet, to bring awareness about climate change, to educate people about climate change and environmental issues, all of those things. So I kind of combined all of my passions, which include, being an environmentalist, studying environmental science and our planet, and just being outside in nature, and writing and books and movies and TV shows and environmental communication and education, all of those things into my thesis. So I wrote a book called The Prince of the Floral Sea, which is a kind of like fairy tale, fantasy-esque book for like middle schoolers, teens, kind of like a YA age range. And while it's not really like explicitly about the environment, it doesn't have any like really direct statements about environmentalism or anything like that in it. It has a lot of time outdoors in nature exploring, and all the different kingdoms within the universe that I created are all named after different plants, and a lot of the people and characters have plant names and things like that. So it's really kind of trying to immerse you in the world of nature and show how important nature is, because each kingdom is named after a flower, and then the exports and the things that they sell are kind of based on the traits of that plant, and just kind of trying to show that our society cannot function without nature in kind of a subtle way. At least that was my goal. Because for me, reading fairy tale stories and stories where they're having adventures out in magical forests and being outside and finding cures to magical diseases with magical plants and things like that, those really inspired me to go outside and explore and try to learn more about plants and all of those things. So I wanted to give back to that and write my own book to put out in that realm. So I did, and I did send a lot of queries to literary agents, but then I decided, because I haven't gotten any positive responses and I'm graduating in December, that I want to self-publish, which I have done before. If you didn't know, I have self-published 3 books right here. So the one I wrote first was Witch Hazel, and then its sequel is A White Mountain Summer, and these are part of a historical fiction series for middle school age. They're short reads for younger middle school, high school readers. They're kind of fun. This one is about kind of the Salem witch trials, but in a town right next to Salem that I made up. So there's that. And then this one is about Plymouth, New Hampshire, and an accidental murder that happened there. So that's fun. And it's kind of time travel, historical fiction. And then The Summer of Ross and Wynn is a YA romance book that I wrote, and this is probably one of my favorite books that I've written. I really love the characters in this book. So if you want to check these out, I have links down below. You can get them on Amazon. And now at the end of July, I'm going to be publishing my Prince of the Floral Sea book, and I got my paperback proof in the mail a little while ago, and these are all the sticky notes of little edits that I made, so any typos that I found or weird spacing issues. That's why it has this line that says not for resale, because I'm printing with Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, which is how I've self-published all of my books. And you can order a proof that's printed to make sure that everything is how you want it. So that was really nice, because I caught some mistakes that I didn't catch on the computer screen. And I designed this cover myself using Canva, and I think it's really pretty. Very proud of it. But Kindle Direct Publishing just released a new thing where you can get hardcover books. So I just got my hardcover book in the mail, and I'm very excited to open that up and see what it looks like. But here's just some of the little details that I put into the paperback, and the first page. It's all just so pretty. And then I actually drew a map of all the different, it's called the Floral Sea because it looks like a flower. So the sea is in the middle, and then all the kingdoms are the petal kingdoms that look like flower petals. Yeah, I don't know, that was my idea. So that's where that came from. But now We got a package in the mail, so let's open this together and see what the hardcover book looks like. Alrighty, unboxing time. Let's see if I can do this without having to get scissors. This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. I've never had a book that I've written as a hardcover before. This is so cool. I was worried that the spacing was going to be off, but I think it's perfect. On this one, I didn't put like the little details in the corner because the formatting just like really was not working, but that's okay. It looks so good. This is just so pretty. Like, oh. And then in the back of all of the books, I have an author's note where I kind of explain like what all the different like plant symbolism is and stuff. So that's fun. And then I always have my little like logo that I made for like my self-published company. Sorry, this like angle is not great. And then it has my little blurb, my little picture. So this is just really exciting, and now what my plan is, I will have to read through this whole book and just catch any mistakes and make sure that I have edited them, because when I read through the paperback version, I fixed like the hardcover version because you have to do like 2 different documents to like match the formatting. So I just have to make sure that I caught all those edits, and if there's any like formatting issues I want to fix, I will do that. And then these will hopefully go live on Amazon at the end of July. I'm hoping for July 31st, which is my birthday. I think it would just be really fun to launch them on my birthday, and you will be able to order them. There's also a Kindle version, so you can read it online if you don't want a hardcover or a paperback copy. But like, these are so pretty. Don't you want a real physical copy? Just saying. But yeah, oh, this is so exciting. And it just is so cool to have our hardcover version of my book. So yeah, once I have a little bit of free time from my internship, which is going great, by the way, if you want to know, it's a lot of work, a lot of hours, really busy, but I've gotten to do some really cool things, meet some really cool people in the environmental space, so all is well. But yeah, once I have some time, I will read through this book again, make sure I catch all my mistakes, and then it'll be a go for launch. So yay! Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel, for reading my books if you have, just for supporting my journey, my creativity, all of those things. Stick around if you want to see kind of where my life goes post-grad, what my last semester of college looks like, and what happens with this book. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.